The exhaustion of walking on eggshells. Why choosing every word carefully isn't the same as real peace. When it's not safe to just be you. There's a kind of exhaustion that doesn't come from doing too much. It comes from constantly managing yourself around someone else, holding your breath, rehearsing your tone, weighing every word to avoid triggering a reaction. It's not because you're being dramatic. It's that you've learned slowly and painfully that being fully yourself is risky with this person. And that kind of tension, it drains you more than any physical task ever could. This isn't peace, it's emotional survival. Step one, name the pattern without shaming yourself. You may have become so used to walking on eggshells that you don't even notice it anymore. It might sound like, let me say this the right way so they don't twist it. I'll just stay quiet. It's not worth the argument. Maybe I am too sensitive. This internal monitoring isn't weakness, it's adaptation. It's when we do what we're trying to keep connection without chaos. But over time, it costs you something: your ease, your authenticity, your voice. The first step toward freedom is naming the pattern, not to blame, but to understand this is why I'm so tired. Step two, recognize that control is not the same as safety. When you constantly scan for how someone might react, you start to believe that your control equals emotional safety. If I say it perfectly, they won't blow up. If I stay calm enough, they won't shut down. If I manage this moment, we'll be okay. But that's not true safety. That's caretaking someone else's emotional reactivity. Real safety means being able to be fully yourself, messy, honest, human, without fearing emotional punishment. And if someone only stays safe when you are perfect, that's not safety. That's emotional control. Step three, rebuild trust with yourself first. One of the hidden costs of walking on eggshells is that you begin to lose trust in your own voice. You doubt your tone. You overanalyze your intention. You start apologizing for things that weren't wrong. To heal, you need to come back to yourself. What am I actually trying to say? If I didn't feel afraid of their reaction, how would I speak this? Do I believe I deserve to be heard, even if I'm misunderstood? You don't need to be flawless to be respected. You just need to be true. Step four, practice small moments of truth. If you're not ready to confront everything, start small. Practice using your own voice in low risk moments. Actually, I'd prefer this instead. I don't agree, but I hear what you're saying. I want to be honest, even if it's awkward. Every small act of truth telling is a step toward reclaiming yourself. Even if the other person doesn't change, you will. You'll feel lighter, clearer, more like someone who no longer tiptoes through their own life. Final thoughts. Peace shouldn't be this hard. There's a difference between working through healthy tension in a relationship and constantly managing someone else's emotions just to stay connected. You are not too sensitive. You are not too much. You are simply tired of living in emotional contortion. You deserve relationships where your presence feels like a gift, not a threat, where you can speak without editing every word, where you are allowed to be fully human and still fully loved. So if you're wondering where all your energy has gone, maybe it hasn't gone anywhere. Maybe it's just been spent trying to keep the peace with someone who doesn't know how to offer it in return. You're allowed to stop walking on eggshells. You're allowed to speak freely. You are allowed to rest. And if someone sees your truth as a threat, that says more about them than it ever did about you. If this reflection brought you a moment of peace or insight, please consider liking the video and subscribing to Purely Voiced. Your support helps this space grow and reach more hearts that need it.